Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na a very sad day for inside Manu, for inside MAMFE. Na time where we be supposed for the make a point for the international community, for all of Africa, for our people, them, for even for Cameroonians, them. Say it not be possible, say for this 21st century, Paul Biya they celebrate a 41st anniversary with the hope for remain for power. Even after he die, he will continue for remain in the place of a Pekin. Use the Pekin for remain for day. But today we'll be talking about the sad incident we happened for inside Manu for MAMFE. As a leader, now our responsibility for bringing the truth for which we happen, and for hold those responsible accountable, and take action. Therefore, make sure say such events they not happen in the future. We don't finally talk for the soldier the way they be for ground. We don't talk for our community leader them, and we don't know exactly what will happen. What happened in MAMFE, in Ebeko, is a revenge attack following the killing of two Ambazonian soldiers that took place sometime last week. According to the information of those soldiers that we have discussed with, and they want us to keep some information very private, what happened in Oboni, where the Cameroon military came to Oboni, passing through Akwaya. As you know very well, you have the refugee areas in Boki area. Those communities, two communities have been having problem around Boki area. So mainly the Cameroon military passed through Akwaya, went into Oboni, and attacked the Ambazonian fighters in a place where they thought it was a safe house where they have been staying there for a long time. During the attack, the general was shot. He ran away with a bullet wound. One of his top lieutenants was killed in that attack. The general subsequently met his soldiers, and before he died, he told them that those Cameroon military were brought there by Blacklegs, which were members of the Akwaya community. And if you look at it very well, they claim that the particular community of Akwaya people who are working with the Cameroon government are mainly residing in Ebekwa area, which is close to the border. I would like to take this video to show you that area so that you have a visual of where this incident took place and what happened before this attack happened. So as you can see from this video, this is Manu there. MAMFE is the capital of Manu. So this area, this small village, is close to the border. So I want you to have a visual of where that particular place is located. It's in MAMFE, close to the border, close to that river, the cross river with Nigeria. As you can see there, that is the river. Across that border is Nigeria. Along that area, there are a lot of communal clashes that have been going on for this while. So that is MAMFE. That is the capital of Manu. So just near MAMFE, you can see there is a small village there. It's actually like a town, a small city or town called Ebekwa. That is the village Ebekwa. You can see from the village to the border. It's not very far. The Nigerian border is just across the road. The famous bridge that has been shown on TV is just around that area. You can see from the river. That's Cross River. Across that river, it is a Nigeria land. So this incident happened in this small village, Ebekwa, in Manu. So what happened, according to our soldiers who have provided this information, is that the Cameroon military ambushed two of our soldiers, the general who is dead and one of his top lieutenant who was killed, and his dead body was carried and buried in Ebekwa by the Cameroon military. And they believe that was also as a result of the Blacklegs who were living in Ebekwa that accompanied the Cameroon military to that operation, and only those people could know that location. So this was a revenge attack, and if you look at the people who were killed, the houses that were burnt, these are all people who are coming from Akwaya, who are now living in Ebekwa. That is what happened, and that is what caused this atrocity. This is not acceptable. This is not justifiable, and we must condemn this action. We are now in a place in our revolution where people are justifying the attack against Blackleg without defining what a Blackleg is. Probably because those who have been pushing this campaign are people who have death in their hands and they are guilty of killing innocent people, so they don't want to identify who a Blackleg is. You must be a responsible person when you come out and you are making a campaign. Because for an uneducated soldier in the bush, when you say Blackleg, he may think that you just mean anybody who is against the struggle, people who have different opinion. They can stop a vehicle because somebody does not follow their instruction and they think that person is challenging them, is against them, and that person is working for La Republique, the person is a black leg. They can have all type of confusion. So people who are trying to cover their own murder by promoting this campaign that you can kill black leg, people who have killed innocent people in Gozang, in Nancho Junction, who are promoting this issue that you can kill black leg, you can do whatever you want with black legs, are indirectly responsible for these killings we are observing in Ground Zero. So why they will come and tell you that we can do anything? It is not possible to do anything and win. You cannot go and kill your own people like this and then you win. And those people who come and they think that you can just come and lie that it is La République du Cameroon who have killed these people and somehow you solve the problem or you protect Ambazonia, you are wrong. You don't cover up the killing of your own people if you are fighting for your people. You cannot do that. Look at the Palestinian. They have quoted, Ayabachu have always quoted Palestine. The Palestinians are not cover-upping for war crimes that are committed against their own people in their own land. If you look at what the terrorist Hamas group are doing, they are going into Israel, killing innocent civilians in Israel. And it's a very bad thing, by the way, to go and kill innocent people. So what is happening in Hamas is that these Palestinians are even attacking what they consider their enemy state, which is Israel. But what is happening in Ambazonia is our own boys targeting our own community, our own groups in the diaspora, declaring unnecessary lockdown that affects our local population, our economy, put unnecessary pressure on our people without any benefit to the struggle. We have our own boys going around kidnapping for ransom, and people in the diaspora even encouraging that practice by directing those people to target even any common Ambazonian on the street who does not even have an income, imposing what they call liberation tax. All those type of things just set up these boys to carry out such actions that are against our people. It is morally wrong to go out there and try to defend the indefensible. You just make yourself look like a fool and become a laughing stock to the people who are in Ground Zero. I've seen Ayabacho coming to say that you want to blame La République du Cameroon for killing our people. No. La République ultimately is responsible for all the chaos that we are seeing because our people have to pick up arms and defend themselves from Cameroon state aggression. But the problem we are having now, which Seseko have made a tweet talking about the problem within our boats, those who are bossing the boats that can lead these boats to drown, is not the problem of the Cameroon military. These are excesses that are committed by our own people against our own people. This represents the biggest challenge that can destroy our struggle. And those who are exacerbating this problem by promoting these nonsensical lockdowns, excesses against our own people, directing soldiers to attack our own people, while the real black legs and the real enemies are there in Commercial Avenue to celebrate Paul Biya's 40th anniversary and are there in Boya, and they cannot do anything about that. They are not even targeting those people. So that is the problem we have. You cannot come and defend this. No. In any place in the world where we have seen conflict, we have seen rebels going across the border, attacking enemy's village. But what we have now is our own boys going and attacking people, sometimes of different village background, but are primarily Ambazonian soldiers who are supposed to protect every village. You cannot defend that. You cannot lie about that. And then you think that you're actually helping the situation or helping the boys. I've told you people many times, when Chris Anu started banning other ADF, I told you people it will lead to catastrophe if they don't dismiss him or civil war. You end up with the people that were killed in Bui. The same thing with Sako and everybody else. Ayabacho now have started his own, killing people in Bamenda, executing innocent people in Gozang. And the people who are with him, they come to cover up this crime. They think that it is patriotic to come and lie against the people who have been killed. How can you even live with yourself? Imagine those people who have been killed, more than 10 of them, they all have family members. Some of them are even in the diaspora. They are going to have real life barriers for those people, and you are there desecrating their memory. What are you fighting for? Those people that have been killed in Manu, those people who were killed in Gozang, those people who were killed in Baleng, in the funeral processions, these are Ambazonians. And by the nature of our struggle, if you are fighting for Ambazonians, you should be fighting for justice for them, whether be it an internal matter or external matter. But if you are sincere that you are representing the people or you try to represent the people, You must speak the truth about these things and make sure it doesn't happen again. We must send a clear message, a unanimous message to all soldiers in Ground Zero that you cannot target a community, you cannot target innocent people to make a point because somebody will come and lie for you. What message are you sending to those boys who have killed these people? That they can get away with it and you are going to lie for them. You are going to protect them. Remember that it is the same thing happening with Cameroon. They kill people in Garbu because they were sure that the governor, the minister, the SDO will even force traditional leaders to lie about what happened. So when Ayabacho murder people, how does it affect the struggle? You lose that moral authority to talk about the atrocity that Cameroon is committing against our people. And we lost the voice in the international community. This was the logic all along that Cameroon have been trying to do, to get us to commit crimes against our own people so that they will say that there is crime on both sides and it will neutralize our voice. And today, unfortunately, there are very few people who are standing up for our people, standing up for their interests, and I want to reassure our people that this conduct does not represent our conduct, it does not represent the will and the interests of our people. And everybody who is complicit in this type of things are those people who come along to try to cover up and lie about it. But we must speak the truth and we must defend the integrity of our forces. No force in Ambazonia have the right to go and attack any individual or to kill somebody. And those who have been doing so are helping the enemy. You can now see the Cameroon military, the Cameroon government is coming there to make campaign. These are not people who will come and speak to our population.
But when it happens so, government will release them officially. They carry them go for mortuary, for general hospital.
So these are the CPDM people, these are the real black legs that's supposed to be targeted by our forces, not innocent people who are connected somehow with trade and whatever interest they have there. These are the real people. This man will not come and speak this nonsense here if such atrocity do not happen. So those who commit atrocity, those who encourage or enable atrocity, they are now enablers of atrocity, are helping La Republique and they are giving a helping hand to La Republique. They are not helping Ambazonia at all. Nobody will support this type of thing. If you come and you are lying in the diaspora, imagine all the thousands of people in Manu who knows the truth. They'll just say that you have lost touch of reality, you don't have credibility, and you don't represent them. It is a false choice to think that you may either support the soldiers or support La Republique. No, we can support the soldiers and tell them the right thing to do. We should condemn them when they do the wrong thing because those are human beings. Those are Ambazonians too. And when things happen like this, the enemy wins. Cameroon government will not send their people to come and be campaigning like this when they are the ones who do something like this. You saw in Garbu, they were hiding it. They don't want to talk about it. You saw in Mejang, they were hiding it. They didn't want to talk about it. You saw the case in Bebe Mata, they were hiding. They didn't come out to talk about it. In several cases, when you see them come out like this, is because they know the facts. The international community will be given full access, interview, every type of evidence to examine the body. We heard that the lady was raped before she was killed. I doubt that because the body have not been examined by a professional. Maybe it can also be an observation from those people who are there. It's possible. Or they may see some spacemen that will make them to come to that conclusion. We are yet to confirm that particular allegations, but this is condemnable. This is not defendable. This should not be done in our name. And every good Ambazonian who is out there, anybody who claims to be a leader or an activist who is honestly representing the interests of our people should condemn this unequivocally and say this is wrong, this is not acceptable. And if you do not have enough information about it, wait for investigation by credible Ambazonian leaders who actually are in touch with the grassroots, like myself, who can actually bring you the facts from what happened. But if you are an armchair computer Ambazonian leader or activist, that you are based only on picking up stuff in the news, you are unable to generate network amongst our people because you are lazy or incompetent or out of touch, or you are an impostor, then you better mind your word. Don't come out there to desecrate the victims of this crime. It must be condemned. It must be condemned in the harshest possible terms so that it will never happen again. It will just get worse if we do not stand up for our people And only the enemy will fill that gap and stand up for those people who are going through this pain. Today we mourn for those who have been killed in Manu, and we call for justice for their family. And those who are in the diaspora who perpetrate crimes against humanity, crimes against our people, should also face justice. And I will be willing to testify against them if it comes to that, because every Ambazonian deserves justice. God bless you now.